Hey there, it's Patmos and nice of you to join me for a new episode with Foundation. So let's get the people walking, let's take a look at our little town. Here we have the church, looks very nice, although we still have a floating cross, very interesting. But yeah, it works and we are actually doing quite okay. Now we can do a few promotions, let's check. We have 50 newcomers, 20 serfs and 1 commoner. I'm going to promote 5 more serfs. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're all pretty happy, so that's good. So yeah, we don't want too many serfs. We don't want to promote everyone, because that'll get us into trouble. But for now, I think the ratio is pretty okay. Too bad nobody joined up to join our little village. It's not too nice. We can get dairy farms and cheese. No way we need that, but yeah, we can now. Right, what is this? The tailor and the weaver. Well, we are working on that already. Ah, there comes a new house. That's very cool. But we were already working. Ah, there comes a house as well. That's what happens if you promote people. We are working on sheep farms. So let's hope that they will do a good job soon. Right, we can get rid of a bit of the zoning here, because these lumber guys are doing a fantastic job getting rid of all the wood. So let's hope they will continue with their fine job. Alright, we don't make any money at the moment, but that's okay. Will come back to us soon. And hopefully, yeah, let's select all these trees as well, so that all these trees can be cut. I don't mind getting rid of most of the trees. We can plant new ones if we want to at a certain point, but right now, we don't want to. Alright, we are in the plus again with the money. Only a little bit, but we're in the plus. And now, let's await our sheep farms until they're done. These 2 farms are doing a very good job, making very good use of the land that they have available. So that should get our bakery to bake a lot of bread, and it does. Let's check. Did we already unlock the... yeah, we did unlock this one. They want to sell us bread. Well, we already have bread, so that's not really interesting. We really want to unlock this one, because then we can start to sell some bread. That's important. So that's a thing we really want to do. So this looks good. We got this extra granary, which is basically for bread. I think we also now need... oh yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's get 4 sheep. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, we need 2 shepherds now, but we also need a... Oh, we found a gold deposit. That's cool. Let's send him out again. I think we need a goods stall. Yes. To sell the clothing once we get it. We're not getting it yet, but... Right, let's just build that 1 market table. Oh, we need a warehouse to store all the stuff coming from the clothing industry. And I think we can just place it right here, I guess. Is that a good spot? I think so. Or we can put it right here in between these 2, so that it can collect all the stuff it needs. But it needs to be a little bit close to the town as well, otherwise the villagers will have to walk very far to get their stuff. Oh, I think we can... Yeah, I'm going to place it somewhere here over these stones, because we don't need this stone anyway. So let's build it. Oh, we can't. We don't have the necessary funds. We do lack a little bit of money. Miscellaneous and... Oh, yeah. So if we do a little bit more trading, that would help. Alright, let's set it to sell clothing. And should probably check our trade. We do sell over 200 berries. When we get over 200 berries. No, we're not. So, oh, we were saving because bad weather is coming. That's it. Alright, so all we do sell now is planks and stone. There it is. Yields of berries. Wheat and grapes decreased by 50%, so we lose a lot of food. It's fine though, we can manage it, but can be a little bit tough. Alright, we have 4 people available, so let's make use of them. Make 2 of them shepherds. So wool production will start. Then of course we need some money to build the warehouse. There it comes. And let's check what else, what jobs we have available. We have 2 free workers. Alright, this works. Now we get all the available spots on top. Well, let's add them to these 2. I think that's good enough. Let's do some extra foraging to get extra berries. Now usually the bad weather lasts a while, so we'll have to see if we did stack up plenty. Sure hope so. And of course, well, wool production did start. We are getting some wool, so we need to start thinking ahead into a weaver and a tailor. We don't have those yet. So we could put the weaver somewhere. Perhaps we should get rid of this one because it's in the middle of town. And it doesn't really serve a purpose. But we also need to get a new one then. So let's start with that. Let's get a new woodcutter in a place where we really need to cut some wood. Well, this is an industry area, so let's place it here. And as soon as we can buy some extra zoning here, we can make good use of that. At the same time, let's get rid of this one. Let's destroy it. Plenty of wood anyway, so that doesn't really matter. Now we have 3 people available without a job, and they can simply just get to this one as soon as it's done. We collect fish already, but we're not selling any fish, I believe. Simply because we don't have a granary for it yet. I really want this to be done and then put 2 people in, so that they can start to... We'll put 1 in for now, and he can start to collect some wool. We'll turn that into cloth. Where is it? Glass. Right there. And then, of course, clothing. Oh, that's very interesting because you can still see the stone. I think they should make a thing that removes those stones. But that's fine. So that we have, now we can start to focus on a weaver. Which can of course be pretty close to this, but we can also make it in town so people don't have to walk that far. So let's build the weaver right here, I'd say. And then of course we need a tailor. That's also the one that has to sell the clothing. Oh, we can make a tailor somewhere here. I think it's nice if these shops are in town to... Well, that seems kind of historical. I would say if you build a tailor's workshop, that's where people can buy clothing, but it doesn't work like that. You have to go to the market. But I think they could change the mechanics so that if you build a tailor, that's where you buy clothing. I think that'll be cool. I don't know if that's historically accurate, but why not? I mean, if you went to the smithy, that's where you buy your tools or your stuff, so... But hey, that's just my opinion. Apparently, we have 3 free people. How come? Well, those are busy. We are building these, so perhaps we should keep those people free to fulfill the jobs that we are creating right here. I think that's a good one. Both of these buildings are almost done. Of course, this one isn't that important yet, since we don't have any cloth. This one will be important because as soon as it's done, we can use all the wool to start weaving. Come on, finish the building. Yeah, we can see the berries drop. Promotions are available. Ooh, do we need more? Well, perhaps we can do 1 or 2 commoners. 1, 2. We get 2 commoners now. That's enough, so bye-bye. I think that's good. Now they can together build a decent house and buy some bread or fish or clothing or whatever. So I think that's a good thing. Alright, this one's done. Let's add 2 weavers, which means we don't have any free people again, so everyone has a job. Now they can start to produce some cloth. Perfect. All we need now is one guy to start selling the stuff as soon as the tailor actually starts to produce some clothing. And then we fulfill another need in our town, which is good. I think this is full, yeah, almost. It's going very well. Things are costing us quite a bit of money, but I believe that people like these will need some clothing, and that should bring in quite a bit of money. At least that's my thoughts, so I hope I'm right. We already produced 4 clothing now, so that does seem to work. And now we just have to wait. Right, how are we doing with this? Well, we can still remove some of the zoning. So they're doing a good job getting rid of all the trees. And of course all this fertile land is up for use at a certain point. 4 extra villagers came in. Well, let's start to sell some stuff then. We really need a granary for our fishing dudes. So let's build a granary. I'm not going to place it too close to the fisheries, because they also have to get to the market. So I'm placing it right here. They can do the walking towards the fishery, and the guy from the market can get the fish right there then. I think that's the right spot. Any 3 people we can put in a different job? Well, we can put these 3 into foraging. I think that works. Right, 2 more foragers, because with the bad weather, the berry stockpile is really shrinking, so we need some extra berries. And hopefully in the meantime new people will come in and we can give them the job in the granary to collect all this fish. Although probably 1 will do. So we don't need to worry about that too much. This looks really good, by the way. No access to comfort. Ooh. Who are we? Oh, sheep. Alright. Water, food, comfort. What do you need? You must under a roof. Oh, well, here's your house. Let's prioritize construction. So they get a house. Alright, military mission available. I think I saw a horse run away. Yeah, so we missed that envoy. And I really have to say it again. This whole new system where all the pop-ups only come here is very annoying. Usually you get like a message or something, but it's just here. It's not inside of your view, and you miss out a lot of things. I missed promotions quite a few times, and I would really like to see that changed. Now I can't move it, so I can't put it somewhere up here where you can really see it. So that's really an issue for me. Alright, this is becoming a very good house. House tier 2, density 2. That's for the 3 commoners we have. That's really good, because they will be the ones buying all the good stuff. See, we're already selling 2 pieces of clothing for 20. That's a good price. The wooden keep is built, so now we have the training tools. So that next time, when we are actually getting a few soldiers, we can really train them and then send them on missions to get good loot, which is important. Alright, here comes the granary. We'll put 2 people in. We have 2 people available, so that's good. And we'll just let it get fish for us. A lot of fish, so that we surely have enough. And let's keep an eye on our common clothing as well, because as soon as that number gets high enough, we can unlock a new trade route and start to sell some bread, for instance, which will make us extra money. That's a very good thing. I really want some extra money. Alright, we're also selling bread now. 1 piece of bread for 12. So this should really bring in some extra money. Let's get to the trade screen. We can't unlock it yet. We don't have enough clothing, but it's not in our stockpile. So we'll have to just wait. It should be that we produce quite enough right now to just wait a little and then click it and get everything done. We can also just leave it for now and then we'll check again later. Right, should we gain influence with one of the estates? Let's check. Splendor and influence. Well, we can get some extra influence with laborers. So let's do so. We make a steady amount of money right now, so that's nothing to worry about. Right, we still can't unlock this, but we will at a certain point, so every now and then I'll just check it. Operation incentive is still high, I'm very happy with that. Now since it's bad weather, I do believe that we need to act on behalf of our villagers. So we need to give them some protection against all the bad weather. So let's do so. Why? Well, mainly just because it looks nice. I enjoy it that way. Six clothing in the store, that's very good. Alright, let's hope we get a few new villagers in. We don't have pressing need in certain jobs, so we could make them into soldiers, and we get 4 villagers, so that's splendid. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's get our 4 soldiers. Alright, let's check because we have an army. We have soldiers, let's give them a weapon. We have 5 swords. So as soon as we get one more villager in, we can give that a sword as well. The sword will make them stronger. And now, of course, trading will make them stronger. And yeah, they're already partly trained, so that goes pretty quickly. And as soon as they're fully trained, we will start sending them out on military missions as soon as we get some. Right now, we are not getting any missions yet, but that's not really important. The most important thing is to make sure that we train our soldiers now. And of course we still need one more person to come in. Right, we do have the money to buy an extra zone. Question is, should we do that straight away or not? We could buy this zone and we get a lot of forest again. We do the same here. This... yeah, we can buy this zone for instance, that should work. Or we can buy this one for village expansion or something like that. Thinking about buying this one for the trees, and well, I think this looks nice, so we can get that, that's cool. A lot of land wasted if we buy this that we can't use, so I'm not 100% sure yet what we should do. What I do want to do, that's good English, I don't know, is make sure that we get enough gathering huts so that when we really need them, we can get enough berries, because the number of berries is still dropping and I really want to make sure that we have plenty. Now these guys are doing a good job, of course, in the granaries, especially these. So we don't need an extra granary yet. All we can do is add someone if we really want to. Yeah, we get 2 more villagers, so let's add 1 into this granary and 1 into the keep. So now we have 5 soldiers that can train and become stronger, which is a very good thing, I'd say. And let's hope the bad weather just ends not too long from now. Alright, we can unlock this trade route. It's now unlocked. All we need to do now is check whether we are selling bread. We can sell berries, stone, wood, bread, fish and clothing. Alright. Let's go from the top. Berries, fish. Yeah, we can sell some fish as soon as we have enough. So let's set it to 200, I think, and then all above we can sell. We're not selling berries yet. Not gathering hut is built. We can sell some clothing, and I'm tempted to, but I'm going to push it to 200, and only above that we will sell. We are already selling planks. I'm going to put that to above 150 just to have enough planks for ourselves. And that's about it. Polished stone, yeah, that's fine. Anything else? No, we're not selling any of those. Alright, so we should make a decent amount in trading now. Alright, there is a military mission available. I'll prepare my troops right away. Difficulty's easy, distance is far, on success chance, 100% chance of gold. Alright, well, we're not going to do missions yet, because they first need to train, so we'll leave one open. But as long as they're not fully trained, must rest under a roof in order to feel comfortable. Well, I believe they can, yeah, they have a roof over their head, so perhaps that's a mechanic that's not completely working well. I don't know. At least they're partly trained, and this one is partly trained at got an extra strength point, so that's good. So things are faring pretty well in our village. We reached the maximum amount of money, so I am going to buy a territory. Let's buy this one for now. I'm going to buy a lot more anyway at a certain point, so let's just do it like this for now. Alright, all the trees are in the zone, so that's good. Let's do it like this. They're really chopping all the wood away. Good job. I remember these two sheep farms being completely in the forest. But now a lot of the trees are already gone. So that looks good. Let's tell everyone that wants to that these trees can be cut as well. There we go. Alright, we have 4 people available. An envoy is requesting an audience. Now I saw it. That's good. What does the king need? 5 bread. Alright, let's take a look at the estates, because I want to see which one we need the most. We have 14 splendor points for the laborers, 17 for the kingdom, and 13 for the clergy. Now, which one well, we need the coins, that's the thing. So, let's get labor influence, because we need those 10 coins. So we shall assist the people and deliver 5 bread. There it goes, perfect. And then later on, when we get 20 serfs, we can unlock we can unlock these when we get 20 commoners. That's good. Well, that worked. We have plenty of money again, so I guess our trade business is doing well. Ooh, this looks cool. With the stormy clouds. So we can buy another zone again. Well, let's buy this one then. I want to cut these trees, and perhaps we can do some cattle farming here for dairy. Milk and then produce cheese with it. That could be a thing. It's all fertile land, so we can use it quite well, I guess. Alright, this is residential. We still have plenty of room for residential buildings. But perhaps we could get a little bit more out of that. Let's do this whole area as well. Like this, although there are industries there, that's not going to work. We have almost 100 people. And I believe we could only get 60 in church. So that's a thing we need to worry about. But we also need to expand our village. And if we look at the map, this is a good way to start expanding. Because right here we don't have... Oh, well, there's a good amount of space here, but we need to buy a lot of zones to expand that direction. And right here we don't need that many. So what I'm going to do is buy this zone. And then perhaps we need to start a whole new village center right here. With market stalls, etc. So we're going to build a well right here. Right here. Let's build a well. Let's build it. We'll build some market stalls around it. And then we have 4 different types of food, so let's do it 1, 2, 3, 4, and a good stall, of course. Yeah, this looks nice. So we'll make a second village here, and later on they will be get integrated because they will grow towards each other. And we can provide everything we need right here, so we can also build another church here. Or perhaps we should wait until we unlock the big church, but we need 20 commoners for that. Automated fountain masterpiece. Your trading power prowess has inspired some of your villagers and they wish to build an automated fountain masterpiece to honor the occasion. Well, that's all fine, but we're not going to do that yet. I think we need 20 commoners to get a church. That'll be interesting. But for now, let's just build one of the old school churches. Again, so we can house the extra. Well, we can probably build it this way. Not sure yet. I have to check out if that's what I want. At least we can make it as big as we want from the start, which works. Let's raise the tower a bit, put a cross on top, although I think the cross isn't facing the right direction. Now it is. Let's add a door to it. Alright, this is going to be the size of the church. Now we just need to find the right place for it. This could be nice, but it's outside of the territory. Or not. Well, if we place it right here, it's not outside of the territory. Let's place it right there. Let's build a church. And that will ensure that we have enough room for people to go to church. We unlocked something. Ah, the automated fountain piece. That's fine. And now we can tell people, what a relief, better days are coming. Alright. The fountain sculpture masterpiece. That's all fine as well. As you can see, this is a highly desirable area. So let's make this available for the people to start living here. And as soon as we promote people again, for instance, they can just go here and live here. And I think that'll do us well to grow a second village. Well, there's a lot of building to be done. We have a lot of people without a job, so let's assign them a job. Let's see. One into the foresting business. Well, let's make the market stalls. Put them to good use already. We can put the food in, berries, bread and fish, and clothing. Oh, very good. So now they can start to already get what they want. Fish, and the last one should be cheese, although we don't produce any cheese yet. So let's get people in there. We still have 4 available, something like that. Oh, just 1. Alright, there it goes. Perfect. Well, a whole new village can start right there now, and as soon we get another call for promotions, and if we promote just a few newcomers to serfs, they can start to build a home right here and get a whole new life. Of course, at a certain point we need to provide jobs here as well, but that can be arranged pretty easily. I think we can already arrange that if we really want to. Like setting up a weaver's hut at this part of town. We'll just set it up like this. And a tailor. Because we need those clothing anyway. This will provide some extra clothing, and we have plenty of wool to do that. So that's going to work, and this will provide us with the extra jobs for the people that start to live here. So I like it this way. Alright, promotions are available, so let's... How many? I think something like 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's enough for now. Some extra promotions. Will they build houses here? I am sure hoping so, but not 100% sure yet. Let's check our soldiers. They're all partly trained. Not nearly done, so we'll have to wait for that. Oh, 2 extra villagers coming in again. Let's wait with them to provide them with the jobs of weaver and tailor. I see an extra house being built here. I see an extra house there, so that's working. Extra house here. So this part of town is expanding right now, which is fine. I just want at a certain point to see this part of town growing. But we'll see that soon. For now, I think this is a good moment to end this episode because it's been half an hour. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't done so, please subscribe to my channel. If you have any comments, please leave them in the comments section. Now, as you know, I'm recording all 5 episodes of this week before the first one will come available online. So if you comment on this, it will probably be like episode 7 or 6 before I can implement any changes or any of your ideas. Of course, I want to do that, but don't get mad if you don't see it in the next episode, because it's probably already recorded before you get the chance to comment to this one. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Bye bye.